In today's video, we're opening up two amazing products. That is right. First up, we have the Black Bolt Pokémon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. And then, not to be outdone, we have got the White Flare Pokémon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. That is right. Not just normal ETBs, Pokémon Center ones. That's right. I know some people are like, why? Why are you doing this? Keep them sealed. Value. No. We're opening these up because we want to see what's inside. We want to open up Pokemon cards. And we want to collect the set. So, of course, we're going to be opening these up. So, the first one we're going to open up is, of course, the Black Bolt. Now, I've opened up a normal Black Bolt ETB, but not a White Flare normal ETB. So, the first ETB of any kind for the White Flare. And the hit rates weren't too bad. I feel like ETBs actually, in terms of number of packs, great. In terms of hit rates, like what you get, I feel like the ancillary products, if you like, the boxes, etc., are actually much better. So I'm going to chuck all of this to the side. I'm not going to go through the booklet because we've all seen it, especially the Black Bolt one. Chuck that on the floor. I will do the cleaning up afterwards. So, just like before, I'm not going to go through everything. So, here are the packs, and there should be 11 in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So you get 2 packs more in Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. So that's one change. I'm not going to go forward, sleeves, etc. However, the next biggest change is actually this here, and it is the Thunderous promo. Now, there is the normal one underneath this, and then you've got this one here, which has Pokemon Center stamp there, which makes it more valuable because it's only in the Pokemon Center exclusive ones, which are harder to get hold of. You have to be in the queue in the Pokemon Center naturally to get them, and just in general, the value goes up, and there's a finite amount of them. There's a finite amount of normal ETBs. They're a lot easier to get hold of and a lot cheaper. So we're going to open up these first, then we're going to get into the White Flare. And let me know down below which ETB you think is going to win. Which ETB is going to have the better pulls? White Flare or Black Bolt? You might be slightly biased because you've had more success on one or the other, or you might just go you prefer the cards or the Pokemon, if you like, in one set compared to the other. I don't have a bias, but White Flare has been getting me way more many hits than Black Bolt has. So yeah, I'm going to go with White Flare. So let me know in the comments down below before you carry on, what do you think is going to win? So let's put those cards to the side. Can we get a Black Bolt God Pack? And the reason why I say that is because I might have already had a God Pack from White Flare. And if I'm being honest with you, I want one from each. I know it's very selfish. Oh, steady. There we go. Pokeball Reverse Holo. And I've said this in other videos previously. This counts as a hit because they're not a normal reverse. They are fairly common. Do we get anything in the first pack? We do not. Beartic. And then the QR code. But you want them if you want to collect the entire set. And they count as a slightly different sort of card, if you like. They do replace a reverse. So to me, they count as a hit. And Master Balls seem to be the hardest thing to get hold of. Though I've got more Master Balls than Secret Illustration Rares because I don't think I've got any. Or do we get the Chrome Zekrom or Victini? And I didn't realise, but there's 2 different Victinis. Singapore, Ordino, it's a Victini, just not the Victini we wanted. Hopefully it's not going to be one of those videos where that's all I get. just the Pokeball. ETBs are, to me, they're so hit or miss. I've had ETBs where I've had only one hit before. It was excruciatingly painful, to say the least. to say the least. But here we go. Rufflet, Solosis, Bravery. Yeah, I can't pronounce the word. Timber, Seismitoad, and Caracosta. Oh, got a Follow Energy. I actually like the Follow Energies, collecting them, like putting them in decks if you play the game, just because they're a bit different to normal. However, again, I want more than just holo foils and Pokeball reverses. Master Ball reverses I'll take. Come on. The monochrome Black Zekrom. Okay, Pokeball reverse holo. Like I said, counts as a hit. Boom! First hit of the video is the illustration where Pansage into. Okay, nothing there, but there's the QR code. And when I say into, the sets, as in the set, Scarlet and Violet started off double hitting quite a lot. And then I think after Obsidian Flames, I can speak, that kind of stopped. However, you start getting them back with this set because Pokeballs count. I guess you could argue like Ace Specs, etc. And it'd be interesting going into the new Mega sets if they do double ups at all. So we'll put that just there for everyone. I like double hits because it means that you can get more for your money. It just feels better. I'm not saying every time you get a hit it has to be double hits, but you know, it's nice to have them. Clang into Excadrill EX, which is a card we need for the Master Set. Master Set, Complete Set, you know what? Whatever you want to call it, we need this double rare. Okay, 2 hits. So I would say on average, on a normal E to B, 3 hits is where you want to be. And that's like a good return. That's kind of... You can feel successful opening it. Like, you've not just wasted money opening it. However, this is a Pokemon Center one, so we're expecting more. What can I say? Is higher. Expectation is higher. That's the one. Expectation is higher. So we want at least 4 hits. Then that doesn't include Pokeballs. But this is a Pokeball. Talking of Elgium, Interminchino. Ooh. I can never remember if these are just full arts or secret illustration rares. What? And I don't know why I can't remember. But End's Plan. Not a bad one at all. Not bad at all. So, 3 Pokeball reverse holos and 3 hits. And they've all been different kinds. I want to say this might be a secret. No, I don't, you know what? I genuinely don't know. Let me know in the comments what that counts as. I mean, I should look it up in the book. Bear with me. Double checked, and it is the full art because there is a secret illustration version of it, and it looks different. So, my bad. At least I now know. So here we go. So expectation, as I said, was higher. So we want at least 1 more hit. Pokeballs don't count in that count, but obviously I want loads of them. Pampor, Thunderous, into a Volcarona. Now it's okay, not every pack's going to have a hit. Ooh, just throwing cards all over the place like a tantrum, so I'm not getting hits. But it would be cool at the same time to get something in every single hit. Every single hit in every single pack. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's just open the packs. Open the cards. Give the people what they want. Palpito reverse, Venipede reverse, and a King Clang. Okay. 2 packs in a row, nothing. That's fine. We've got 3 packs left. And we've still got all of the white Flare Pokemon Center box to open. And I can't open this pack. Whoops. Destroyed a God pack. Could you imagine if it was a God pack and I just like ruined half of it? Anyway, Drillbur, Pawniard, Simipour, Airballoon, Darmanitan, Versatile Pokegear, Versatile Gurdurr, into a Conqueror. So we're kind of evolving. And a Holo Foil Energy, which I hope you can see there. And a QR code. 2 packs left. 2 packs for Black Bolt God Pack. That's what we want. That's what we're aiming for here. Right, penultimate pack. It's not a God pack. So if it's a full-on God pack, it will start with an illustration rare and all of them illustration rares, and then you're guaranteed a secret illustration rare at the end of it. Here we go. Bravery, Pokeball Reverse Holo, Sandile, and a Zekrom EX, which again we also need, but this is a very playable card. So you've got the Zekrom and the Reshiram, and they both do the same thing, but obviously this is lightning, Reshiram is fire, and their second attack does more damage for each prize card that your opponent has taken, so it gets stronger as the game goes on, a way of fighting back, and as a finisher in certain decks like Miraidon, for example. So there we go, not bad at all. We've got our 4 hits. I asked for 4. Now you might say, normal EXs don't count. I mean, normal EXs do count. They are still hits, even though back in the day, a normal EX hit would be one of the best things you could get. Nowadays, they're like, meh, because we've got so many cool illustration rares, etc., especially in this set in particular. But it's okay. So no God pack. Do we get anything big in this last one? Can we get that Victini or Zekrom Monochrome? Here we go. Pokeball. Again, I'm never going to complain with Pokeball. Dynamo. And we get a Victini, Holo Lightning, and a QR code. So, just to sum up, we've got 5 Pokeball reverse holos. Actually not too bad. And then we've got 2 double rares, EXs, a full art, that's right, full art, I got it right this time, got it right. And then an illustration rare, Pansage. Not bad from Black Bolt, no God Pack, no big Sekron pull. However, we've got this back. We've got this box to go. Pokemon Center. So, if you picked Black Bolt, you're actually a fairly strong start, all things considered. And on my channel, that is an amazing box. However, White Flare. So, kind of like the other one, I'm not going to go too much into what's in it, because we all know what's in it, let's face it, these days. And if you haven't, then make sure you check out the normal ETB opening as I go a bit more into what's in it, with the only difference being the extra 2 packs in this, and of course the promo, which is one of the big pulls to a Pokemon Center ETB. So just very quickly, we should have 11 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Always worth checking. The usual bits and pieces. And then the big one in this, which is the Tornadus. So again, it's got the normal ETB promo behind it, and then it's got the Pokemon Center stamp just there. So just for comparison, Thunderous, Tornadus. White Flare book. Now, both books are the same regardless of what ETB you get, but I've not had one of these yet, so I need this to say what is going on when it comes to my list and completing the set and putting it together in a binder, so I actually know what order to put them in, and don't do what I've done with a few of my sets that I end up having to move them 3 or 4 times, and it's just a waste of time. Don't do it. Don't learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistake. First pack of White Flare. Can we get at least 4 hits? I think it was 5 Pokeballs. Can White Flare compete? That is a question. Or do we get God Pack? So no Pokeball, nothing in the foot. Take it back. Take it back. Again, said nothing. Full art, Hydreigon, EX, and the QR code. So, starting off with a hit in White Flare. That's how we like to see it. Can we get any more? Hydreigon, EX, full art. Nicely done. Okay. White Flare is saying I'm not going to be beaten. White Flare is like, no, I will not be beaten. Plume Fossil. Okay, make sure that everyone can see this. Plume Fossil, Lillipup, Boldor, Oshawott. So what do we want from this? Well, it's the Reshiram, so the Secret Illustration Rare, also the white monochrome set from. Do you want your mask into a Hydreigon EX? Basically, this ETB is not a Zekrom ETB. No. This is a Hydreigon ETB, because first 2 hits, boom. First 2 packs, 2 hits. Okay, we could be onto a winner. Doesn't sound right. We could be onto a strong opening here and a strong finish to the video. So let me know if you're opening up your Pokemon Center boxes. Not everyone will. Boom, first Pokeball, Swaddle into a Samurott and a Hollow Energy. That's right. Let me know in the comments down below what you are doing with your Pokemon. Are you trying to keep it for value for later? Are you one of those people that collect the ETB boxes? That is one way I consider doing that. And you'll see my background. I've got a couple of ETB Pokemon Center ones. A couple of Pokemon Center ETBs shown behind me. So Surging Sparks and Deepest Matic, but I don't have all of them. I'm not too fussed about having all of them, to be fair. I'm like, do you know what? That's for someone else to collect, not from me. But here we go. Panzer, Gothita, into a Terrakion. Okay, so first one down for that one. And I know people will be like, it's easy money to get if you just have a couple, give it a couple of years, or if that, like Cosmetic Evolutions, you could have sold pretty quickly for some profit. But do you know what? I've got other stuff that's appreciating over time, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to open up cards, collect, build out the binders, and also show you cards. Open it up for you lot, because that's part of the community, is to show you what you could get. Durant, Vullaby into a Gothitelle, or what you could not get from packs. Not everyone can get hold of packs. Sometimes opening up just helps people just watching what you could get. And obviously being in the UK, slightly different perspective from some of the US YouTubers out there. Here we go. Lampert, Duxford, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to do a bit more going out and shopping. It's just hard to film in some places, like Smith's Toys, for example. very difficult, partly because there's lots of kids, which I completely understand, don't always like you filming in general. Simisear, Plume Fossil, and a Tornadus. Oh, okay, a Hollow Energy. So we started off really strong. We're halfway, slightly over halfway, we've got 5 left. And yeah, it's not going as well. Hopefully we pick it up because, like I said, you want 4 big hits out of this, and then Pokeball / Master Balls as well. Leafany, Striker, boom. Okay, Pokeball, there we said, boom. Illustration rare, Litwick. Let's get that centered on the camera properly. That's really, really nice. Look at that. How cool is that? Do we get anything else? I mean, Chandelure. I mean, it's ultimately what if I was into. QR code for everyone. Okay. Apparently, you complain. I mean, ask and you shall receive. So we've been, we've got a full art. We've got a double rare. We've got illustration rare. Secret illustration rare next. Top it off. Screw anything else. I mean, a God pack, obviously. That would be amazing. That would kind of cover all bases there, apart from Pokeball and Master Balls. But there we go. Sork, Ignition Energy, Swoobat, Versatile Stoutland, Versatile Rock'n'Roller, and a Jellicent EX. Okay. I did say you wanted 4 hits. And this counts as 4 hits. And you might be going, again, 2 EXs just like the previous one. And very similar to the Black Bolt ETB, we've got 2 double rares, the 2 TXs. We've got a full art, and then we get an illustration rare. But we've still got 3 packs to go. So the question is, can we do more? Obviously, we had about 3 more Pokeballs in the Black Bolt one. But if we get a big hit now, then yeah, White Flare wins, if you ask me. Can we get anything else? Harlequin, Sork, Shelmet, into an Archeops, and a Hollow Energy. So nothing in that one. 2 packs left. 2 packs left. If you've got to this far in the video, I do appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, more and more videos are coming out, more product openings. I've got London Card Show coming up this month, as of recording this anyway. So hopefully there's plenty more to come. Let me know if you like these videos, especially opening up Pokemon Center products, because, well, I guess I'm fortunate to get them. Though Pokemon Center Q is making it easy to get hold of, I believe. The Mega Set, I think everyone got hold of most of that stuff. Simisear. Ooh, is that a Master Ball? Let me know if that's a Master Ball in the comments down below. I believe it is. Didn't get a Master Ball in the other ETB. Joltik and an M4 QR code. So, the question is, does that make up for the 2 different extra Pokeball reverses? It kind of does in my eyes. Master Balls are rare. Okay, Master Balls are rare. Last pack of the entire video. It's not a God pack. Not a God pack. I do apologise. Even though it's not my own fault. But anyway, we'll go with it. Can we get that white chrome Reshiram? That is the question. Herlia, Swoobat, Liepard, Selgor, slow down. No Pokeball Reverse Hollow. And, oh no, Virizion. So there we have it. Black Bolt and White Flare Pokemon Center ETBs. You'll notice there's actually not a lot of difference compared to normal ETBs. It is literally just 2 packs extra and the promo, whether it's worth it or not. But when you're buying at roughly the same price, or like £5 more here in the UK compared to a normal ETB, ignoring obviously the market price, I'm talking about RRP, then yes, the extra 2 packs and the promo is 100% worth it. And obviously being sealed, it is definitely worth it in the long run. Opening them up, however, was it worth it? You tell me. You tell me from what you see below, and let me know which you think is the winner, White Flare or Black Bolt. Personally think White Flare is the winner because it's got the same amount of like actual pulls, and then the Master Ball makes up for the 2 less Pokeball reverses that we got. If you disagree, let me know. And if you want to see even more Black Bolt, White Flare openings, make sure to check out these 2 videos here. And the next one, take care. Bye now.